let's go find some turkeys. Alright, so we're headed out turkey hunting this morning, going on some public land because I couldn't find permission in this zone. Woke up pretty early, pretty tired, didn't sleep great, but we're going to go bum around in some public for a little bit, just kind of looking for some shot gobbles in the morning right as they come off the roost. It's 4:18 right now, so it's an early one. Just gotta see if we can find anything making any noise and try to make a move on it and see how it goes. This piece of public that I've headed to is one that I've been on walking in the wintertime for small game, going through deer hunting, and had a camera out. There was lots of turkeys on it during the fall. It's all adjacent to some farm field, so it's a large tract of land, like 15,000 acres, so we'll see about what it looks like when we get there. I know there's turkeys in the area. I don't know if they're quite in that property, but you know, there's some good nesting spots, so I'm thinking there's going to be something in there. So see what we can find, see what we can dig up. Try to throw a couple of shot gobbles, see if I can't get anything off the roost. It's still really early. It is. Our legal shooting light is 4:55, which is like first light, and it is 4:45, so we're here pretty much at the perfect time. They should start getting vocal soon. We'll see what ends up happening here. Alright, while I was setting up these decoys here, there was an owl that went off a few hundred yards away. I mean, it was far, but there was an owl that let out a big... Oh, I just heard a gobble again. I was going to say, there was an owl that let off a hoot, and a bunch of gobbles came to it, and I just heard them again. Alright, I just heard that gobble again a few times. It's like maybe 400 yards away. I'm just going to go try to find him, because that's the only bird I've heard this morning. Okay, I'm back on a logging road, and I just hit a pretty aggressive hen call on the mouth call, and I had a turkey gobble. He's maybe 150, 200 away. That was pretty close. I suppose I should have stayed where I was. There's a big tom, I see him. That turkey's right out by that tree where I was at. I'm gonna try to eat closer. Set down that camera, sit down and try to get onto the edge of the field. He's maybe 80 yards away. I can see him right through there. He literally just walked right past here. I heard another tom to the left. He's up behind this hill. I'm gonna go try to just jump over the hill, see if I can't get back into position, if anything. He's spooked, but I have more to the left, so I'm just gonna set up a decoy fast. Well, it's about 7 now. I tried to move in on those other set of gobblers, see if I could get them. But they came down from the roost, and where they just went wherever. I walked by where I thought they were, saw some scratching, so that's a good spot for tomorrow morning, next weekend. I can get to exit this zone through the rest of the season now, so whenever I want to go / take people. Yeah, pretty good morning considering that I wasn't expecting anything. I was out here on public land, and that's probably part of the reason why I messed up, because I thought, well, on public land I just heard a gobble. I should probably just go get after that. And then when I did popped up right behind me. If I would have just waited for another 30 minutes, I would have had a public land gobbler on ground. Not even 30 minutes, it was probably 20 minutes at most. So, well, you live, you learn, and that's all part of it. So, hopefully we can get back on here maybe this afternoon. Well, still early morning, so it's only about 7 o'clock. It's only been a couple hours, so I'm still going to keep trying to locate some, but they are not being vocal today. So, see what happens, see where we get going. But, found this beautiful field here. Wide open on public. It's just rare. This is a really well-managed piece, and there's a lot of diversity in it, so never know what you're going to find. Okay, back in the car. I was only out there for 2.5 hours, if that, but I kind of figured out where the turkeys have been roosting in this area. Had a shot at one, just couldn't make that happen. My plan in here today was to come in and chase a gobble, and that's what I did. It just turned out to be the wrong plan. I should have just set up and stayed there, because that guy came in pretty silent. I don't think it was even the one that I was chasing the gobbler for, so I can feel a tick crawling up my leg. So it's definitely it's turkey season, so time to take care of that. I'm going to go check out a couple more props. Okay, so I'm set up kind of on this ridge line here. Over in that direction, only probably half mile, quarter mile maybe, was where I spooked that tom. There's a section of private that flows through there, and then it turns back into public. Most of that private is field, so my hope is that he just went out to that field, skirted the edge, and maybe he came back through here. He's moseying his way along, so I'm just going to get a couple calls. I got the thermocell rolling because it is buggy, to say the least. So we'll just see what happens, see if anything decides to roll by, because I'm out here. It's only about 8 o'clock. Gonna give it another hour or so, and then I'm just gonna start driving and checking fields and seeing if I can get permission, if there's things out there at all. So the gobbling is pretty well shut off. I'd have to get one pretty worked up, I think, in order to have a chance at it. So we'll see how this goes.